Hi, I'm Bill Worrell, and in this lesson we're going to be continuing a series called How to Play Guitar, the Basics. This lesson will cover playing your first notes. So at this point we've gone over several ins and outs of the guitar, like how to hold a guitar, how to hold a pick, the different parts of the guitar, and how to tune a guitar. Now we're ready to start actually playing it. In music, we can either play single notes or several notes at once. In most cases, playing several notes at once is called playing a chord, spelled C-H-O-R-D. Chords are what you hear many guitarists play when, say, strumming a folk song, or even playing rock and roll power chords. Single notes might be a simple melody, or it could be a fast, ripping lead solo. But let's just start with just a few notes. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, your fret hand fingers are going to be labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. We rarely use our thumb, but if you ever do, that will be labeled T for thumb. So let's start on the high E string on fret 1 using finger 1. Next, let's use our second finger to play fret 2. Next, our third finger to play fret 3. Okay, one more time. Fret 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's mix that up. Let's play open E, fret 1, and fret 3. So open, 1, 3. Again, open, 1, 3. Now let's mix it up even more. Let's say, open E, fret 3, fret 1, and back to open. So open, 3, 1, 0. I'll use 0 for open. So 0, 3, 1, 0. Last time. 0, 3, 1, 0. Now, of course, each of these frets is a different note. In music, we name the different notes following the letters of the alphabet. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Now, what happens when we get to G? We don't go on to H, we actually go back to A. Only we are now what is called up an octave. So A up to A is an octave. B up to B is an octave. C up to C is an octave, and so on forth. On the guitar, we actually have at least 4 different places we can play the note E in different octaves. So we have the low E string, we have this E, we have the open high E, we have the 12th fret on the high E string, and some guitars have a 24th fret, which is a 5th octave for E. So if this is our high E string, that means that note is E. So the first fret is going to be the next letter up, so F. Now let's skip the second fret for a moment and go on to the third fret. This is the next letter, G. So E, F, G. Now on our strum hand, we can use either down strums or up strums. So down, up, down, up. For now, we'll use all down strums for this exercise, okay? Now let's try the same thing on the B string. So we'll play open B, fret 1, and fret 3. Make sure to use finger 1 for the first fret and finger 3 for the third fret, okay? So open, 1, 3, or 0, 1, 3. Great job. So these are the notes B, C, and D. So now we've learned B, C, D, E, F, G. That's almost the entire musical alphabet. The only thing left is the note A. A is played on the second fret of the third string. For now, use your second finger for this. If you want a great exercise, play from A all the way up to G, then back down. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and back down. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. So spending even just a few minutes a day on this exercise will greatly increase your finger dexterity, and you'll start to build calluses on your fingers. It may hurt a little bit, but I guarantee you with just a little bit of time and practice, you will develop your fingers. By the way, what we just learned is called a scale, a minor scale in fact. We'll have to save talking about major and minor scales for another day, but just wanted to point that out. Now we can write this out using what is called tablature, or tab for short. Basically, if we draw out all 6 strings horizontally, with the highest line being the high E string and the lowest line being the low E string, we can write the fret numbers on them. So reading from left to right, if I see 1 written out 4 times on the high E string, well, that means I play fret 1 4 times on the high E string. If I see 0, that means I'm going to play the open string. And if I see 3, well, that means I'm going to play fret 3 on that string. So even if those numbers move to the next string down, well, that means I play those frets on the next string down. By now, you probably recognize that melody as Jingle Bells. If you'd like to learn the rest of the song, check out the link in the info section. Okay, that's all for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video.